Coffee's nice this morning. It's blueberry cobbler on special from Wawa. I'm sure it has internal issues with me, but it tastes great. So the coffee's great. And yesterday I cut the grass. Now, as everybody knows me, I hate cutting grass. Can't stand it. Don't like it. Find it terribly boring. Stick the earphones on, cut the grass, complain all the way through it. Complain before I do it, complain afterwards, but there's nobody there to hear me complain. And there's a lesson in that. Never let anyone hear you complain. If you have a complaint, you moan about something, never let anyone hear you complain. Your feelings are irrelevant to others. They're irrelevant in the case of work, they're irrelevant in anything you do. You do what needs to be done. If you're going to complain, you complain to yourself or you hold it. So this week, even if it's going to be difficult for you, you do what needs to be done. I've got the same thing. I've got all crisscrossing paths going on. I've got books, I've got responsibilities, I've got other things I have to take care of, I've got personal things I have to take care of. But complaining isn't going to get it done, so I do what needs to be done. I encourage you, even if you feel that time, do what needs to be done. The other thing that came out of that yesterday was that I've never liked cutting grass. I love the winter because the winter comes, you do the last cut in October, you don't cut it anymore. And I just don't like it. And everyone says, well, why don't you get a lawn service to do it? But if a lawn service to do it, it's like saying, I can't do it, but I can. So I'm going to act with a rational self-belief, and I'd like you also to think about that this week. Rational self-belief means it doesn't matter if you say you can't. It doesn't matter if other people say you can't. You know you can. So you do. And in everything you do, it might have some, you can't do that, you can't do this. You've never done that. You know you can. So you do it. Rubbish. In life, in work, in how you do your deals. No one can say you can't. You can. I know you can. And I know you're the best at what you do. So this week, let nobody say you can't, because you can. And the other thing is, it's all about progression. See, I start with bad grass, I start with moaning to myself because there's nobody there to listen to me. And, you get it done, and you feel good about yourself. Or at least I feel good that the grass is all right, and in 2 weeks' time I'm going to do it again. But progress is through iteration. So I know I've got to get something done. You make yourself responsible for getting something done. So this week I have a whole load of things I need to get done. And I have to take responsibility for doing that. And every step I do to get that done is progress. And that's how you make progress. So in everything you do this week, remember that progress is an iteration. It's a series of things that you hold yourself responsible to do, and when you've done it, you move on. And that's progress. And I know that you want to progress. Now, we're all here to help you with that. We're here to be the sounding board, to provide answers when we can, to give you the resources you need. But progress is through iteration. It's a series of steps. So this week, take those steps. Don't complain. Like me, it's best to complain to yourself. Stick the earphones on, complain to yourself, complain to the cat. But get it done, because you know you can. Nobody else can tell you can't. And that includes me, it includes everybody. Nobody can tell you can. You know you can. And progress is made through iteration. Take those steps. Hold yourself responsible. Your reputation for doing something you say you're going to do is your sole asset. We all support you. Have a great week. I know where you can get any blueberry cobbler at a Wawa near you, but it's pretty good. I just do have doubts about the internals. Anyway, have a good week. I've got to go and now crunch numbers, which I could complain about all day, but it's got to be done, so I'm not going to complain. Have a good one. Call me if you need anything, call Andy if you need anything, call Christine if you need anything. We're here for you. So, take care. And I hope you all had a great, great Easter. Full of peace and blessings. Let's go out there and get it done. Thank you.